It's the Pride Cup and the battle for pride of place in the race to the finals. Who will claim the cup and keep themselves in the battle for the premiership? Well, Melbourne Victory are on a record-breaking 10-game undefeated run, having clawed themselves out of some tough situations in recent weeks. They'll be taking on an Adelaide United side who have proved themselves to be an attacking side to be reckoned with. The hunt for a top two finish firmly within their reach. Hello and welcome to Amy Park. It's Melbourne Victory taking on Adelaide United in round 20 of the Ninja A-League, and you can see just how close it is coming into this game. The 2 points between Melbourne Victory and Adelaide United. Of course, this game so massive in the context of the season and finals. And of course, as well, here at Amy Park, as part of the Pride Cup as well, they'll be participating with the Queer Straight Sport Alliance, welcoming out the teams in a guard of honour. But really, the context as well of the season, it is such a massive game for both these clubs and both these teams. Both teams looking to come out, and of course, some late news we'll talk about a little bit in the starting lineups, but Claudia Jenkins, the goalkeeper for Adelaide United, having been injured. Alona Mele will start for her A-League women debut as well. So massive news coming out of Adelaide United just in the warm-up. Of course, played some minutes in the Pacific Oz Four Nations tournaments for the young Matildas, as well as being a goalkeeper of the tournament for last year's National Youth Championships. And of course, these games also important when you look at the context. Adelaide United could have the opportunity to win for the very first time at Amy Park, and also to win for the first time since 2015. They've only ever captured one away win against the Victory. The Victory will want to continue their unbeaten run, currently at 10 games thanks to that last-minute winner against Newcastle last week. Not to mention the fact that they've already equaled their best win streak of 5 games won at home in a row. Can they make it 5 games won across the competition? Well, a look to how Melbourne Victory will be lining up. Changes are plenty. Holly Furphy and Eloise Wilson start. In return, Laura Pickett drops to the bench. Alana Murphy and Sophia Sakalas drop out of the matchday squad, while captain Kayla Morrison will lead the side fresh off an announcement she is extending her stay at Melbourne Victory. Well, the race for the Golden Boot is heating up, and current leader Emily Gilnick would be very pleased to be coming across Adelaide at this point in the season. She scored the most goals against them compared to any other club in the league, and she's fresh off a brace in last week's win. Will we see her add more to her tally this evening? Well, as stated, the big news is Alona Mele is now getting the start in goalkeeper. Claudia Jenkins has dropped to the bench. Another big news, of course, Erin Healy is out with a quad injury. She'll be replaced in the matchday squad by Laura Kirkby. Fiona Wirtz starts after her brace last week, and Sarah Morgan drops to the bench. Well, Emily Gilnick may be leading the Golden Boot race at the moment, but Fiona Wirtz is hot on her tail. She came on in the 62nd minute last week and scored by the 64th. Back in round 1, she was able to score a double against the Victory. Will she be able to replicate that this evening? Well, it was a chaotic game for Jeff Hopkins' side in their 4-3 win last week against Newcastle Jets, and he spoke really highly of his team's top quality technical footballers, but also praised their ability to scrap and fight so they can battle with the best of them. The referee for today's game is Isabella Cooper. She'll be assisted by Danielle Anderson and Jasmine Steger. The 4th official is Lachlan Keevers. Adrian Stenter is relishing the challenge his side faces today, having guaranteed a home final and a final series for just the 2nd time in the team's existence. He said his side still has a lot to play for, especially if they want to finish up as high on the ladder as possible. Final words being spoken there. We haven't seen too many changes in the starting 11 for Adelaide United throughout the season, just 19 for both sides.
And interesting enough to see how that will be playing. The first time we see Claudia Jenkins not featuring any minutes for Adelaide United. She's been a real rock at the back. Of course, these two sides, it's the second time they've met this season. They met all the way back in round 1 on the 2nd of November. It was a tight battle, and it was really the first showing we saw of Adelaide United's intent this season. Took a 92nd minute winner from Ava Breedis to be the difference between those two sides. Gets us underway. Opportunity beckons for Adelaide. Of course, both teams wearing their Pride kits here this evening. It is the annual Pride Cup. Stolen off by Janchevsky, coming across her former side. Furphy. It's for Janchevsky to get back on her feet. McNamara guides it out. So, initial goal kick here from Adelaide United. Of course, Melbourne, just 16 years of age, still in year 11 as a student. Hard to believe she would have been expecting this at all, considering how Claudia Jenkins has been a rock at the back so far this season for the Adelaide United. Janchevsky pumping it down the line. Just too heavy off the boot of Rachel Lowe. Lots of Adelaide United fans here in full voice, hacking away, backing up the away end. Strong support for both their teams, of course. This is game 1 of a doubleheader. Holmes dancing one way and the other. Stolen by Chidiac. Plenty of support and voice there. Adelaide fans. Just straight into the wall. There's Janchevsky. Taking the run up. Brought down by Wirtz. Dorber. Wilson had to come out and clear it away. We've seen both these teams score extraordinarily early many times this season, even the first time they met back in round 1. Gilnick opened the score in the 4th minute before Wirtz with a quick reply in the 6th. Murphy. She's doing well to keep a hold of possession for her team. Morrison. Neither side really having a lot of composure. Haven't really seen a whole lot of build-up early in the game, and tight tussle between Leon and Furphy. Furphy doing well just to cause disruption, stick a foot in and try and win the ball. Long ball overhead. McNamara first in the foot race, but tough opportunity. Meleg does well to pump it long.
To the ball! To the ball!
Lowe heads it forward. Gilnick knew that she was in an offside position. Let it play. The physicality is strong in this game. We saw it last week with Adelaide United against Brisbane. Bit of tussle, bit of push and pull. Statement of intent here within this game. Coming off the head. Oh, brilliant crowd in so far. It steadily builds, but the Adelaide fans have been here since before the first whistle. In full voice. Morrison comes out for support. Morrison over the top, just couldn't get enough control in their body to direct it. Works. Looking for an option, beautiful ball through. Well, invites Courtney Newbon to come out. Gilnick right on her tail now. Tonkin going for a run. Wobbling back and forth. And with both these sides, they're keen to attack, but comparatively with the other sides, you see, especially like Melbourne City, who happily hold possession for as long as possible. They're just looking to find a better option and move forward rather than keep a strong hold. But here's an opportunity now for Apollonia. Furphy Wells with the ball at her feet. Furphy looking for a run, puts it on her right. And it doesn't trouble Meleg too much. Getting involved in the first minutes in the Ninja A-League. Let's have another look at the run from Furphy. Trying to put her on her preferred right foot. Just couldn't get the power behind it. Bunge waiting for the ball to come to her. So has it high. Chidiac running through. Alex Chidiac goes from distance. The ooh from the crowd. She wasn't far off it. Does well to win the ball, go for that run. Takes it in a stride, got the power behind it. Just couldn't keep it on target. Communication at the back from Adelaide. Yamcheski puts in the diagonal. Morrison. Cut off by Leon. And it's been the story so far in these opening minutes. Winning ball back in dangerous situations, going for little runs. A battle between Leon and Furphy, one to keep your eye on in this match. Sasaki back to Tonkin. Sky high again, Bunge right underneath the ball. She's been called up for the football fans in the upcoming international window. Flannery, well, she got an assist in that very first game of the season. Right for delivery into Gilnick. Condon running out of space. She's able to give her some support from Hodgson. It's Scott's Dorba all by her lonesome. Goes one way, then the other. Dorba tries to find it through. Wirtz blocked by Morrison. Forced to run. Leon now with a bit of opportunity to have some composure, play the shorter option. Receives it back from Condon. Spots Wirtz. Strong work. Rachel Lowe able to evade. Looking for someone. Gilnick. Time to run. Almost immediately knew that. And it's just the flag would go up. Being caught out offside twice early in this game. Yanchevsky first two. Chidiac. Nice, involving her keeper. A bit more composure here from the Victory as they look to play it up, build it up. Long ball over the top now. Meleg escorts it out. Interesting in the head-to-heads in this picture. This is the 28th time these two sides are facing each other. Victory have won 4 out of the last 5, including the last time they met in finals. The only time Adelaide United have played a final in the history of the Senior A League. Victory were able to win 2-1 on that day. All the talk of the men's game that follows will be the original rivalry, as it's called. And speaking to Captain Kayla Morrison earlier this week, she did say it's not exactly the same, but she did say that any team that she's against is her rival in that moment in the game. And Victory will know how important the points are here this evening to keep them on stead for a premiership battle. Furphy. And Yanchevsky crosses it in. Beautiful delivery into Gilnick. Flannery off balance. Victory will. And plenty of protests there from the Adelaide defenders. Tolan, Regulus. Yanchevsky pumps it long. Will be another goal kick to Adelaide. We haven't seen a corner from either side just yet. There's a lot of action deep here in Adelaide's half. Wilson. Chidiac using the width. Capolonia tries to thread it through again. Resolute defensive Adelaide proving them well so far in this match. Condon dealt with by Yanchevsky. Murphy benefiting of Yanchevsky's work. Lovely ball through, and somehow Meleg catches it from underneath herself. Big round of applause from the Adelaide fans. Bouncing awkward ball. Meleg read the flight well. Protected it. Banj with another option. Let's go back. Furphy. Well, she's been quite the revelation for Victory, and I looked at the possession stats, 40% to Melbourne Victory, 60 to Adelaide to begin this game. Awkward bounce here. Meleg rising tall. Involved early, the 16-year-old. Bubble and bounce off the boot of Leon, and Victory will just slowly progress down this left-hand flank. Jeff Hopkins giving some instructions to Yanchevsky. I'm asking someone to move forward. Pumps it long to Gilnick. She chests it down. low, just couldn't quite get the control behind it. Leon smart on the ball. Sasaki. We've seen plenty of times early in this match the want from Adelaide to just find that perfect ball to thread through. Look at Adelaide's last 5 matches. The one loss against Melbourne City, that was a very dramatic game, 4-3, of course. But they were on such a hot streak the first time. They had beaten their unbeaten record, able to take it from 4-10. Now here comes Fiona Wirtz. Plays it back. Hodgson. Victory doing well to shut down any options for attack. And Victory side that's conceded the equal least amount of goals in the league at the moment, just 20 alongside the City. But of course, Melbourne Victory, that win last week, 4-3, but on a hot run. This could be the opportunity for them to go 5 in a row for wins, which will equal their best ever winning streak. Of course, club record, 10 games undefeated at the moment. And sitting on that 5 wins at home, they've really made their home games their fortress, both here at Amy Park and at the home of the Matildas this season. Beautiful ball, opportunity beckons. Well, both Wirtz and Morrison went to ground, but quickly waved away by Isabella Cooper. Look at that ball again. Wirtz went to ground. Tonkin just caught wrong-footed. It has been interesting to see what's been happening down the side nearest to your screen in terms of between Leon and Furphy and Janchevsky. We saw Leon involved in quite a physical battle last week as well, so the lead up to this game, the questions are asked, are we expecting to see something fiery between these two sides? I think the answer is really obvious. Tapolonia. Gilnick. Oh, McNamara. Like a hefty shove. Play continues. Murphy trying to direct it more centrally. Wilson to Flannery. Dances one way, goes for the long distance shot. And again, work here from Meleg. Strong keeper called into action several times so far this afternoon. Right on top of the ball. Should be no easy beat today, the 16-year-old. Sasaki finding Leon. Furphy tracking back well. So 4 shots for the Victory, just 1 for Adelaide.
Get them up. Let's get compact. Emma, you come. Come on, we've got to work through this now.
Wirtz trying to get through Janchevsky any way she can. She succeeds. Crosses in. And Bunge left it for a keeper to come collect. Well, the Adelaide crowd getting involved early in this game. Judiak. And just letting her have some space. Runs out of option, runs out of room. Finds Janczewski instead. Holland. Changes Meleg to support. Janczewski does well, again coming back from defensive. The throw will be deep within Adelaide's own half. Holland looks long. What's it ground by Lowe? Alex Chidiac fouled by Dylan Holmes, and Alex Chidiac, the second most fouled player in the league. Only Lourdes Bosch of Melbourne City has been fouled more this season. And we saw all the way back in January what Alana Janczewski can do at Amy Park at this end. Scoring one of the goals of the season against Sydney. Janczewski headed away. Bunch. He looks back before looking towards goal. Janczewski again wishes to cross it in. Tapalonia stuck in the wrestle. Couldn't break free. Cleared by Tonkin. And Tapalonia quickly dispossessed by Sasaki. Here comes Dorba asking for support. Condon back to Dorba. Chelsea Dorba. And just wonderful positioning from Kayla Morrison. Just the proficiency in defense from the centre backs for Melbourne Victory. Dorba here on a brilliant run. Just Morrison using her body well. Kayla Morrison also spoke about playing at Melbourne Victory. She felt like she was taught how to be a defender instead of just being big and tall, were her quotes. That's why she's so committed to staying at the club and signing on for 2 more seasons. Furphy. Toland, eyes only on the ball. Furphy looking to cross it in. Awkward positioning, goes through the feet. And to the delight of the Adelaide crowd, just goes slightly wide of goal. And we'll see the first corner of the game. And a miscommunication there. Furphy doing well on the cross. On that ball, cross it in. Awkward for Gilnick and miscommunication. It could have been a higher start to Alana Meleg's A-League career, but luckily shot going wide. Miscommunication. Defender in front of her. Janczewski. Low. Took a couple of touches, couldn't get the power behind the shot. Hodgson. Trying to clear it to allow Adelaide to attack on the counter. In the end, just bounce away off the boot of Morrison, throw deep in their own half again, Adelaide. Seen so much of the play in this opening stanza. Very much concentrated here. Wilson was caught out of stride. Ball is loose. Gilnick on the run, stays in the field of play, looking for the cross, takes one, goes from distance. Always flashing wide, but the power behind it. The Victory friends here at Amy Park excited. As well to sell it to McNamara. Apollonia. Graham's quick to get back on her feet. Flannery does well. Intercepts it cleanly. Brought in Gilnick. Well, the chances are coming for Melbourne Victory. Can they direct them on towards goal? Flannery pumping along, beautiful. Long delivery into the box. Gilnick couldn't get it under the boot. Leon. Sasaki. Dorba. Out wide is Hodgson. Headed away by Bunge. Flicks off the head of Janchevsky. Leon. No path. Decides to make a run for it. Well, the attempt was there from Dorba. But now Adelaide will have their first corner of the evening. Leon doing well to cut inside. Try and put it on a platter. Both these teams, the best at scoring off corners in the league. Both of them have scored 8 goals off corners this season. Timbers, also just the scramble in the box when necessary. Have seen Condon score an Olympico. Condon comes up short. First onto it. Delightful delivery in, forces Newborn into the save. And strong work there from Adelaide United. Zoe Tolan had a great look at it, able to direct it with force, just into the path of Newborn. Scored her first goal in the Ninja A-League a couple of weeks ago when Adelaide came to Melbourne to play City. Maybe scoring fortunes just does well in the state of Victoria. Condon. Concedes the foul in the end. Have a look here. Morrison. Down back the other end now. Oh, good delivery. We're doing well. Sasaki tries to find words outside. Going down the line low. Wilson. Strong cross in. And caught well by Meleg. Has definitely been the more involved of the two keepers in this opening half. Comes out very strongly. Collins laying it off, able to pump it long just to avoid the oncoming Furphy. Oh, players there warming up. Seen quite a lot of substitutes within the games for Adelaide United. The South Australian products on the bench, on the pitch. It's Claudia Jenkins on the bench. Well, apparently it was a knee injury in warm-up. It's been such a bright spark, of course. Was called up for the Football Ferns for their upcoming games against Chinese Taipei. Really hope that it's not too serious and she'll be able to potentially make her international debut over the upcoming international break. 40.7% of the action's been in the Adelaide final third for the last 15 minutes. That has been the story of the game. Adelaide really looking to try and use that counter and move quickly to break apart the Victory defence, but Victory really keeping that ball congested and stuck. Wanting to try and work their way towards goal. The back he'll get some support. Murphy was looking to try and connect with the cross in. Gilnick does well. Holmes. His player sliding about. Another strong cross in. Pushed away by Hodgson. A deadlock yet to be broken by either side. Both high-scoring teams, both with plenty of players who can change the games in their own boot. Furphy definitely being one of them. Leon just smart to well, she wasn't too happy with the attention being paid by Furphy. Let's have another look at it here. Arm in arm, and so was grabbing at her, wins the Yanchevsky off the knees of Sasaki. The turn gives Adelaide fans something to smile and cheer about. Dorba looking for options, tries to find words. Courtney Newborn coiled into action. Delightful work from Sasaki. A well-delivered cross from Dorba. Leon, which has become such a mainstay of this Adelaide team this season, made the move across. Of course, playing for Tottenham Youth, was at Watford. been brilliant for Adelaide United this season. Apollonia receives the ball back. Oh, deflection. Flannery. Low. Wonderfully weighted ball. Flannery keeps it in play. Oh, couldn't quite keep it in play in the end, but really emblematic of what Victory are trying to do here. Just that stride too many before connecting with the ball. Couldn't quite keep it in play. Booted long by McNamara. Words and Dorber both wanting to get involved. Looks over the shoulder, make sure she's still inside. Morrison, the air swing. Oh, Bunge brought down. Dorber felt like she was being impeded. Oh, straight off the top, over the top of Bunge, but Victory seemingly getting themselves out of sticky situations. Victory coach Jeff Hopkins wasn't too happy with that one. He spoke a lot this week and post-game after the Newcastle game, and he felt that the first 35 minutes of football they played last week against the Jets that saw them go 3-0 up were some of the best they've played all season. Curious on his thoughts of what he thinks of this opening 35 minutes against Adelaide United. Now Furphy. Angle was cut off and pushes it through into Hodgson. Low. Opportunity back ends. Just wide again. Had the power behind it. Ninchevsky just trying to cross it in. And Lowe had plenty of time, just couldn't direct it towards goal. Jules won, Victory 23 to Adelaide's 15. Leon, Newborn goes to ground. Janchevsky quick. Just simply clear the ball. Oh, look at that opportunity, Leon. Good delivery, Wirtz in the right spot. Leon just couldn't quite direct it. Sasaki. Holmes to take. Curious to see what Adelaide do here again. Holmes headed away by Wilson. Isabella Cooper making very clear. And Wilson with the full Red Army on her back. Victory progress up the line. A high boot of Furphy concedes the foul. Dylan Holmes, well, she missed a significant part of the season with a hip injury. Out of the last 4 matches, been consistent in her return since. Leon directs it back towards traffic. Apollonia tries to break away, succeeds in doing so. The chase is on, Furphy demanding it. Meleg, well, she's very strong in her opening half of Ninja A-League football. Bunch hesitates for a moment, waiting for someone to open up in front of her. No benefiting from Leon losing her footing. Leon recovering well to block off the pass. Dorba. Once again, just going to ground, a dangerous position. Gia Leon just cutting Flannery down, this time full view. And have a look at that little tussle between Wilson and Wirtz. Leon just clipping the feet of Flannery. Nikki Flannery and Holly Furphy, well, they've switched sides. You saw them stop on the opposite flanks. The traffic going down the left-hand side. Here comes Hodgson for a run. Wilson sliding in to push it out. Claudia Bunge, rather, has been having a brilliant season in the navy blue. Sasaki to Tonkin. Dorba turns the space in front of her, invites Flannery to have a look at it. Energy, well, it's been steady. I've seen these little moments of fiery clashes between the sides, and the fouls have started to climb up in the stats, but at the moment we're seeing a bit more patience from both sides when they are on the ball. the first 15 to 20 minutes of this game was a lot of long balls pumped over the top. Possession swinging back and forth between the two. A bit more composure as we head into the 1 minute of time that'll be added on in this first half. It's quite an overcast day here in Melbourne. It's been humid at times as well. Tonkin and McNamara having to play it between themselves. Condon helping out centrally. Drifting out wide, looking to challenge Juhanchevsky. Beautiful ball for Wirtz. And yet again, Courtney Newbon, while she's been remarkably strong all season, and that will be the final bit of play for this first half. Well, it has been an up and down sort of game. The energy was quite high. Of course, Alana Meleg started due to an injury to Claudia Jenkins, but neither side have been able to break the deadlock. Very important game in the terms of the finals race, but also it is the Pride Cup on the line for the two sides. And plenty for both teams to talk about and work towards in the second half. But at halftime, it is Melbourne Victory 0, Adelaide United 0. Let's have a look at the highlight. Yeah, going for that run through the middle, just couldn't keep her shot on target, just drifting wide. Of course, Holly Furphy, well, she gets the start this week because Alana Murphy's been precautionally rested. Opportunity here. Gilnick just couldn't get power behind it, and just the little bit of miscommunication between McNamara and Meleg, of course, could have been just very lucky that the shot ended up drifting wide in the end. And Nikki Flannery won the ball beautifully in the center of the park. Delightful cross-in delivery. And Gilnick just couldn't quite find the right option there. She's just been a couple times, just couldn't get her foot under the boot. Condon here, right, delivering in, forcing Newbon into action. Tolan with a strong header. Of course, no goals to break the deadlock in this game as of yet. So let's have a look at the match stats at halftime. Well, it's pretty remarkably even possession between the two teams, 48 to 52. Victory just pipping Adelaide in terms of shots and shots on target, but remarkably even game elsewhere. Of course, 5 fouls to 3, only one corner each. We know that both these sides have been able to score consistently off corners throughout the season. They're the best two sides for scoring off corners in the league at the moment, but at the moment it remains at a deadlock. It is halftime here at Amy Park, and it's been an interesting first half between two teams really trying to make sure that they finish in the top two or battle for the premiership. Here, of course, as Melbourne Victory and Adelaide United battle out for the Pride Cup. Now it's time to hear from Emily Gilnick, Melbourne Victory striker, on what the Pride Initiative means to her. It's halftime at Amy Park. It is 0-0 between Melbourne Victory and Adelaide United as they battle it out for the Pride Cup. Time now to hear from Emily Gilnick, Melbourne Victory striker, on what the Pride Initiative means to her.
The A-League Pride celebration means to me just people coming together, respecting each other's opinions, beliefs, set of lifestyles, and it's just about celebrating for me, it's just another round. It's just about celebrating love and celebrating football, and that's what we're all here to do, and that's what the world revolves around, of love, and we love football, so the two of those things just coming together. I think the overall message is about everyone in this world getting to a point where we can just respect each other for who they are and who they love. Ultimately, in this world, everything is about love. It's about being loved, it's about giving love, it's about having love, and it shouldn't matter who we love. And you know, hopefully Pride Round can kind of represent that. It's all about just bringing everyone together. I think playing in Pride Match compared to last year, I don't actually feel any different. I think we're still battling with the same issue that we're kind of navigating through in life. But if I look at last year's result, I'm very happy there because we won and scored a couple of goals. And then this year, it's about just doing that all over again, but better.
Emily Gilnick gets the hat trick.
Adelaide have a pretty good community out there in terms of being open and vulnerable, if you like. So for me, that game was very expressive, inclusive, and that's what it really comes down to, inclusivity. So it was a great club to clash with. They were really across I wouldn't say requirements, but all of what Pride represents, and that was really, heartwarming to see. It's all about education. It's not about pushing anything on anyone. It's just about educating not only the players, their families, the supporters, and ultimately all of the organisations, because we all want to come together, both male and female groups. We want to operate under one umbrella as a club, and hopefully Melbourne Victory can be when you think of inclusivity, I would love for Melbourne Victory to be the club that you think of. And so the more education we can get to everyone, the better. The staff on a whole, they're extremely supportive. We have someone in our team right now who's non-binary, so we're all navigating the circumstances of that and trying to use the right vocabulary, and the staff at the forefront of making sure that we try and stay on top of that, and so are the players. So we've had a lot of challenges, and the staff over the seasons that I've been here, they've always been really easy to deal with and really on board and really supportive. I pride myself on being a good role model. And I also want to account for those who are struggling to accept who they are or who they might be falling in love with. That's really important to showcase that it can be normalised, and you should be happy and you should feel free enough to go in any direction you choose in life, sexuality, work, whatever that may be. So hopefully I can demonstrate traits of that and provide a safe space and someone to follow or be in the example of, because it hasn't been easy for me, and I know it hasn't been easy for a lot of people. But I also just want to say, when you're on the other side of that, you really start to feel who is in your corner, who are those that love you, who are those that support you, and that's ultimately what matters in life. I think what to expect coming up against the Pride match against Adelaide once again, for us, it's to win, first and foremost. And Adelaide, I guess you could say, has become the rivalry. We played them at the start of the season and they were quite good. We've won, they've developed, we've developed, so I can imagine it's going to be a very big clash. We're both in a really good spot. I think for me, the people that will be cheering me on, it will most likely be my family from a distance, unfortunately, because I am playing away from home. I'm lucky if my partner can come down to any of the games to support me, but I know they'll be supporting me from afar.
See, 1 in 4 gets a bit of Melbourne victory logo. They don't match up. It's all speeding is dangerous. It's a good reminder. So don't match it. See what I should do. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Okay, hey, we've got a match on the board already. We are here. We're taking this nice and slow and still. Let's play this every game here. So we know number 1 is the Melbourne victory logo. So go from now. What do you like? 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Oh yeah! Got some 6 for that support as well. Well, that leaves that just leaves 2 options there for you, isn't it? 2 and 5. Let's see 2 and 5 now, but then slow down on the road. A great reminder from TLC. It's just like that. Hey, you've done an incredible job at TLC. Of course, reminding you. Sometimes all you need to do is take a breath, slow down, drive the conditions. And of course, when you play the TLC every game, it's all about doing what you must do. Congratulations to you, coach. Hey, if you want to get involved, we're about to about QR code up on the screen. You can get involved in your chance to win a $500 ride share voucher and the opportunity to toss the coin in that next home game. Scan the QR code on the big screen now, and a reminder from the TSC, the victory is of course pride, love and quality, but it's also slowing down on the road. The best examples of accessibility create opportunities for people to enjoy activities they often feel excluded from. Melbourne Victory is proud to be supporting the launch of the youth futsal tournament, and we're supporting Alliance. QSA's weekly sessions will connect all people with the sport we love, by providing a safe and fun space for the LGBTQIA+ community to play sport.
Well, it's still a deadlock here at halftime between Melbourne Victory and Adelaide United. Very important clash in the context of the season and who will finish in the top 3 in the placements of those teams. Of course, it's also the Pride Cup both these teams playing for today. It's a wonderful initiative. The clubs have been, it's now in its 3rd edition as well. You would have heard from Emily Gilnick on the importance of this initiative. Elena Meleg, well, potentially not the day she was expecting to have. There's an injury to Claudia Jenkins in warm-up. We're seeing her now come on for her Ninja A-League debut, just 16 years of age. Of course, has represented Australia in the Young Matildas at the recent Pacific Oz Four Nations tournament. Been involved with the club for a while, but now opportunity for her to really make her mark for this Adelaide team. She's been the more active of the 2 goalkeepers. And change for Adelaide United at halftime. Sarah Morgan coming on, and it'll be Fiona Wirtz coming off. So no opportunity for Fiona Wirtz to try and reduce the difference between herself and Emily Gilnick, who's also on the field in the Golden Boot race. But looks like a defensive change more so for Adelaide United there. I think Sarah Morgan playing almost every single game this season for the Reds. She's been starting most of these games as well. So Adrian Sender did talk about how the battle for positions in this team is getting stronger and stronger. Of course, we've seen the return of quite a few of their players from injury across the season. Started the season without Dorber and Dylan Holmes, and of course captain Emily Hodgson, who's on the bench, Isabel Hodgson, who's on the bench today. They responded to challenge as well. Of course, that's the reason why they're sitting 3rd. It'll be Melbourne Victory who get us underway in the second half. Harrison. She's received the ball back a couple times. Dorber chasing after it. Hodgson. Tonkin. That's it. To Condon. Chidiac. Right on her tail.
Stay here, don't back off. Don't back off. Good, that's the way.
Just confirmation of that halftime substitution. Fiona Wirtz off for Sarah Morgan. Do you tend to see Sarah Morgan more in a defensive midfield position for this side? You anticipate that you'd see Chelsea Dorbour go further up front for Adelaide. Wilson really gave it everything to keep it in play.
Around the ball.
Low on a run. Finds Gilnick out wide. It's a routine catch in the end for Millag. You can see as well that Adelaide backline is drifting back more so in support for the young goalkeeper. So ensuring that she can always have that short option available to her. Jeffsky, Furphy. Tussle continues with Leon. Does well to allow McNamara to come right through and win ball. Holmes. Adelaide keeper hold of possession. Condon looking to play back to Sasaki. Morgan involved early in the opening minutes. Gilnick looks up rather than going straight for the run. McNamara trying to add that physical intensity. Furphy plays it wide. Manchevsky throws a long option, headed back by Captain Tonkin. Well, the start of the second half is more or less started the same way we saw that last 45 minutes played. And the team have really been able to find a breakthrough in terms of building out through midfield. We've seen just long balls and a lot of pinging back and forth of possession. Hasn't been consistent build-up from either side. Low does well to win it back. Gets around McNamara. Leon coming in. Tries to keep it, hold it. Janchevsky goes for power and distance. Well, we know that Alana Janchevsky is more than capable of scoring something special at Amy Park. In the end, flashes wide, and of course, coming up against her former side this afternoon, was at Adelaide United last season. Confusion in the execution of that pass. Who was meant to go for Adelaide? Do well. Dorba. A quick look to the bench. She almost gave a little substitute hand signal there, so keep a close eye on that. Leon dancing one way and the other. It'll be an important corner here for Adelaide United. Of course, go into an international break next week. Let's have another look at that Leon. Cut off well by Janchevsky. Leon does well to win the corner. We really are at the pointy end of the season here for both teams. Round 20 of 23. Ooh. So not long now to go. Victory will be playing that international break. A postponed fixture against Western Sydney Wanderers next week, but a very crucial break for Adelaide United. Condon headed away by Bunge. Came off the elbow of Sasaki. It was no way besides the elbow there for Sasaki. Just gave Isabella Cooper no other choice to blow a whistle. Trying to use her body to make her way through. Beautiful ball into Flannery. Oh, she thought she was through onto goal there. Initial shot carried away. Flannery just couldn't get the power behind it. It's a soft touch in the end. Tonkin shoulder to shoulder. Well, Isabella Cooper is calling to have a conversation with Minako Sasaki. She's been involved in a fair few challenges today, and we spoke about before about how Alex Chidiac is the second most fouled player in this league. You'd think after today she'd rise to the top of the rankings at least for the end of this game. This fixture, it's 29th time today, only ever finished 0-0 once. Janchevsky curving effort. Away by McNamara. Morgan. Curvy. Sasaki pushing and pulling. Again, the patience on display here. Yuba not in any rush. I'm going to play the safer option. Hodgson. Adelaide. Holmes. Morgan looks back. Two Victory players were running onto it. Chidiac was the one who claimed that ball. They're going to find their way up, trying to stop that run from low. Murphy. Can keep it. She concedes the foul on Morgan. Keeps the ball moving. Much to the Victory players' displeasure. They win it back quickly, however. I'm curious to see what both coaches will do. I've seen from Adrian Centre plenty of times, and well, that's a substitution there. The Chelsea Dorber coming off, and it's Isabel Hodgson coming on. He's the club captain. He's been most of the season injured, just her third appearance in the league this season. Well, arguably, Adelaide without two of their strong attacking options. Both players scored last week. They'll be relishing the international break just to recover and fix some of those niggles. Morgan. Trips over the ball but doesn't lose possession. Over the top for Hodgson. Curious to see the changes as well for both teams. Over the top to Gilnick. Uses her body well to hold up play. Flannery pushes it over. But strong defending from Hodgson for Adelaide United. With the changes that are happening, it does look like Emily Hodgson has pushed up more into the midfield. Isabel Hodgson floating back in defence since she's come onto the pitch. So little changes for Adelaide United. Saki goes to ground. And with it will be the first booking of the game. Lana Janchevsky taking her time to get up. Well, she'll be the first player into the book this afternoon. Curious to see as well with Adelaide United. Emily Condon, often the player in charge of these dead ball situations. They try and float it in. They have more than one player, more than capable for a header. This team. Condon. Newborn spills it. Oh, saved by her defenders in the end. Dangerous for a moment. There's a reason why Melbourne Victory have placed the second least amount of shots this season, even after the free kick happens. Do so well in blocking and stopping any other follow-ups. Chidiac. What can she do here? Plays it low. Oh, it came off the boot. This guy, but let's have a look at that free kick from Condon. Powerful strike, just slipping off the hands. Newborn. Something you usually see or expect from her in these situations. only not scored on one occasion earlier during the season so far. Melbourne Victory in that loss they had against Brisbane midweek, all the way back in early January. In fact, that was the last game that they lost for the season. And on that run at the moment, this is of 10 games without a loss. And then Adelaide United all the way back in round 4 against Wellington Phoenix. Been two sides with plenty of goal scoring power and of course plenty of goal scorers. Melbourne Victory 13 in their team, and with the Golden Boot leader as well in Gilnick. Well, Melbourne Victory have hit 19 crosses in this game so far, which is already higher than their usual average of 18 across 90 minutes. So you can see the intent here is really to try and use the width of their wings. Larry. And Malik does well to come out, close off the angle to not allow Gilnick to get onto that ball. It's been a relatively impressive debut for the 16-year-old. Flannery. Tries to get over the top. That will be a free kick in a very dangerous position for Melbourne Victory. And Tolland is not happy about it all. And Flannery just goes straight over the top with no option to try and make her way to that ball. Right in front of the Adelaide fans, they're not too happy. It's an awkward angle. A bit further in than a corner. And Jeffsky. Left-footed. Eyes up to where the players are. And the header from Bunge sails right over the top. It's able to score off a corner. Back in the chaotic 4-4 draw against Western Sydney Wanderers. Just couldn't connect it to get under the bar. Swings it across to Flannery. Furphy, rather. Switching up sides. Wilson.
Condon, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I need more from you, man. You've got to fucking lift. Now.
Well, very strong words there from Adrian Centre of what he's expecting from his players in this match. And of course, involved in this Adelaide United side was originally the youngest ever player until he was dethroned by Marley Grigg just last season. The stalwart in this team is having a best ever return of goals per season. Here comes Chidiac. Laurie could feel the presence. Toland, the shot from Flannery directed at Melag. Nikki Flannery, she knows her opportunities are few and far between at the moment. Hasn't been much for either side to break through. Victory at 10 shots, Adelaide just 2 at the moment. Furphy. Gilnick goes for power, it's spilt, but picked up by Melag. Well, she's been solid in this game. With the incoming Rachel Lowe, which doesn't make it any easier for the young goalkeeper, but she's been strong so far. Well, change here for Melbourne Victory. Rachel Lowe coming off. Jess Young coming on for just her second ever Ninja A-League appearance. Debuted in the last couple of minutes in a game against Canberra United a couple of weeks back. Well, she's been described as a technical and hard-working option. What will she be able to do with a few more minutes under her belt? Hodgson just trying to cause some issues with the Victory defense and push up. We've seen her score this season as well, of course. Her first goal in 8 years. Could she be the difference today for Adelaide United? Here come Victory down the other end. Young plays it off of Flannery. Chance for shooting, Flannery, and she hits the back of the net. She breaks the deadlock for Melbourne Victory. Well, it's been a long time coming, and Victory are now in the hot seat. Well, they've had the lion's share of the shots in this game, and now they're able to put one in the back of the net. Brilliant work from Jess Young to come on, laid off for Flannery. Well, it had to take something special to beat Alona Melag on her debut, and it really was from Nikki Flannery. Sailing into those top right corner. Leaves it on her boot well. Victory now with the upper hand in this fixture. Is there potential for Adelaide to come alive, and with a quick response, their footwork immediately after the goal seems quicker. They want to move the ball with speed. Sasaki just back flick, just not paying off, straight into the path of Dapolonia. Victory. They've been strong this season when they are the side that scores first. They've won 86% of the games when they're the side that scores first. They haven't lost one, they've drawn 2. But Adelaide United last week, they went a goal down to the Raw before putting the pressure on and winning 3-1 in the end. Wilson in the back of play, pretty much in the Adelaide United technical box, unable to get up. break and play here. Let's have a look. Here's Wilson. Just a clash there. Well, have a look. Jess Young, well, she came on. She's had an impact. Assist will go to her. Connery doing well to bring it onto that right boot. Brilliant goal. That's what it's taken to be the difference in this game so far. Victory leading Adelaide 1-0. Gives them that breathing room in second place on the ladder. Lets them encroach onto Melbourne City in the premiership race. But Adelaide, they're a side that have fought and dug deep throughout the season. There's still plenty of opportunity for them to come right back into this match. Burvey, Chidiac. Chidiac. Running on the play, flashes past the feet of Young. Well, Victory are playing with 10 at the moment. Wilson still on the ground. Chidiac. He was the Julie Dolan medalist 2 seasons back. Well, look at the live ladder at the moment as it stands. Melbourne Victory 44 points, gives them that 5-point buffer from their opponents in this match, but leaves them just 2 points behind Melbourne City. Of course, Victory still playing with a game in hand at the moment. They also play Western Sydney a couple of weeks back. It was postponed. They'll play that game next Sunday. Of course, the substitution now happening for Adelaide United. So it'll be Emily Hodgson coming. And Lara Kirkby coming on. Adelaide United, Marco Sasaki coming off. Of course, Eloise Wilson, well, she's slowly but surely getting up to her feet and getting her way out of the Adelaide technical box. Laura Pickett coming on. Seeing Laura Pickett feature more often than Wilson throughout the season in that right back position. Holmes, overrun, shrugs off Young. Calls Newborn into action. Able to get the strike away, but not too troubling. Seeing the spectacular be the reason for the goal. So far, what can these teams do in the final 15 or so minutes of play left in this game? Gilnick going from distance. There's confirmation of those subs. So Lara Kirkby coming on, Nanako Sasaki coming off. And powerful strike there from Gilnick. The opportunity to extend her reign at the top of the Golden Boot. Of Well, she loves scoring against Adelaide United. London. Victory showing grit. Tonkin. Well, Victory's remaining games of the season against Western Sydney and Central Coast away, and Brisbane here at Amy Park in the final round. Winning that game next week to keep them on track to finish at the same time as the league. Some tough opponents on their way. Condon. Apollonia. Morrison rising in the air to try and get rid of it. Play continues on. Have a look. That opportunity for Adelaide. Hodgson. Both her and Morrison trying to get up early, get underneath that ball. Well, becomes the most successful coach in the Adelaide United history. He's now guided his side to 2 finals berths and has the best percentage in terms of wins. And substitution here for Adelaide United. Emily Condon coming off. Tiana Karambassis on. We've seen her feature as a sub in 16 and 17 appearances. Adelaide United, only the 1 start since she made the move across from Central Coast in the off-season. Janchevsky. Of course, a lot. Adelaide's remaining match as well. They'll be back in Victoria against Western United, and then I have Sydney at home in the last round. Well, Sydney have been a team on the rise. They were languishing at the bottom of the table, but they're on a bit of a hot streak at the moment. Adelaide, of course, had that very famous victory against them on the 31st of January, where they were able to win it at the death through Chelsea Dorber. First time they'd ever won in Sydney in the history of the Ninja A-League, all 17 seasons. What can they do against them at home in that final round? Could be very important for whether or not they'll play the elimination final. We'll get that, go straight to the semi-finals here in the league. Leon. Leon plays to Janchevsky. McNamara. Holmes. Hodgson. Karambassis. Booted away by Chidiac. Adelaide, the other side dictating play between these two teams. They're the ones chasing, but they're the ones who have been holding possession. Chidiac been helping extensively out in defence. Trying to protect that lead. Adelaide just those 2 shots on target. McNamara, unfortunately, not adding to that stat, that effort. And spotted the run well. These are two sides that we've seen plenty of late drama, especially recently. Spoke before about that Sydney game. And Sydney were able to equalise in the 92nd, and then Chelsea Dorber won it for Adelaide in the 94th. And of course, last week, victory with that 96th-minute winner. Could we be in for more late drama in this game? It's been steady at parts. Is there an opportunity for either victory to double their lead, or Adelaide to fight their way back into it? Murphy. Kirkby. Bunch. Holmes. And we've seen Chidiac on the receiving end, but that time she clearly conceded the foul. Adelaide on the other side as well. McNamara and Furphy both down as well. So what happened after the foul? Furphy slow to get up. There's been fight in this game. So that will be her last involvement. Holly Furphy coming off. Ella O'Grady coming on. Scored, of course. In round 3 against Western United, that 4-1 home win. Holmes. Plenty of shouts for handball. Well, this is the opportunity for Adelaide United to get right back into it. And penalty takers, both Wirtz and Dorber, not on the field. Have a look. This is Gilnick protecting her face. Well, 2 weeks in a row, we've seen them receive a penalty. But Dylan Holmes stepping up for Adelaide United. Dylan Holmes with the hopes of the travelling Adelaide fans on her back. Dylan Holmes, and she slots it home. Adelaide are right back in it. And of course, there's plenty of drama here. And there's plenty of opportunity. Have another look. The handball. But Holmes, well, she gave Newborn no option. Powerful strike. The bottom corner. So it's game on here at Amy Park. 1-1 as it stands between these two sides. Adelaide just threatening and hungry after conceding that goal to Victory back in the 69th minute. Dylan Holmes, stalwart in this team, who stepped up. In her 98th game, she gets her ninth goal. Adelaide United. Hodgson. Scramble in the box, and it just misses. Kirkby looking to get her first goal in the Ninja A-League. Balance for Adelaide United. Well, a fire has been lit here. The other side threatening now. Victory. Will they be able to get back in front? Will they just hold on to the draw? Holmes. United, well, this is very important in the context of their season. Of course, 2 points is the difference between these two clubs, and back to 2 points it goes. If they're able to hold a draw, can they sneak ahead if they get one more goal before the final whistle? Henry. The scrap is on now, Flannery. Well, she waited for Gilnick in the end, just invited Adelaide to come in, swoop up. The ball, Karen Bassis to Hodgson. Holmes spots Gina Leon. The switch up of play comes off the back of Janchevsky, so a corner here for Adelaide. They're looming, they're dangerous. They're building in these final minutes. Score 4 times beyond the 85th minute this season. Here they come. Unfortunately, corner sent directly onto the roof for Holmes. Pickett. 4 minutes for either side to try and break through. Opportunity, and Flannery makes it too! Something out of nothing, Melbourne Victory have gone back ahead. Well, it's delivery from Gilnick. And it means so much to the fans here at Amy. The build-up play from the back. Gilnick on the line. Flannery headed it home. Oh, they've been brilliant on headers all season. Melbourne Victory, and again, the difference. Nikki Flannery with a brace. Oh, she assisted against Adelaide United back in round 1. Just the 2 goals to her name coming into this match for the season. He doubles that for her season tally. We've seen Adelaide with a push. 4 minutes left to play in this game. Pulls to the back. Janchevsky moves away. Gilnick. Morgan now cuts one way, inside one way, then the other. Goes for the run. Looking for support. Oh, straight into the book goes Dylan Holmes. A tug on the hand, trying to prevent Chudiak from moving forward. The yellow card's coming later in this game. A really strong tug of the shirt. That is a desperation to keep vital points in this game. To win vital points in this game. Bunge. Bumps it long, but potentially the legs just not in it. And seconds ticking. Adelaide staring down just their 6th loss of the season. Victory keeping that hot streak of wins alive. You can never say die with either of these teams, even with 30 seconds left to play in this game. Rolling around. Almost to and fro. Chudiak again fouled once more. Hands go to head. Slow to get up. Well, tick pass. The minimum amount of time we added on. 11 fouls to 7. Dylan Holmes. We've just gone with the yellow card. Gilnick. Thrown in a dangerous position, but Victory will just look to beat up the clock as much as possible. Pickett to take. Gilnick. And Isabella Cooper blows her whistle. And the Victory players, they celebrate. None more than Nikki Flannery with her brace. Well, with that, Victory climb to just 2 points behind City and give themselves a helpful buffer against the team they were against today. Adelaide, well, it was a tough game at times. They were really struggling to break through and create options. In the end, scored through that penalty after an Emily Gilnick handball, and it was a strong debut from the 16-year-old keeper, Alona Malag, after that injury to Claudia Jenkins in the warm-up. But with that, Melbourne Victory have their 5-game win streak equalised across all matches, but now they've created a new winning streak for their home games. So at the end of full time, it is Melbourne Victory 2, Adelaide United 1. Well, let's have a look at the highlights. It was a tough start to the first half. There wasn't plenty of opportunities for either team to break through. It was resolute defending from both sides. And here, of course, is that first goal. Jess Young came on, just her second appearance. Nikki Flannery, brilliant strike from distance. Just puts it onto her right boot and sends it high to beat Alona Malag. Just her third goal of the season scored there. I'm gonna look here. It's the handball from Gilnick, just raised to protect the face. An immediate whistle there from Isabella Cooper. Dylan Holmes with a brilliant penalty. Beating Courtney Newbon, sending her the wrong way. Able to get Adelaide United right back into this game. And of course, the build-up to this final goal. One from defence. Strong ball there from Pickett, who came on. Now Gilnick. And a beautiful header from Nikki Flannery. And she got her brace this afternoon. And strong work here from Victory. And with that, the oh so important points that keep them